It's almost fall. It's one of my favorite times of year. I love the smell in the air. I love knowing the leaves are going to start to change. I love the fact that my kids are back in school. I have great, wonderful family vacations with my family and my kiddos. But getting them back in school, getting a little routine in our families' lives back again is magical. And then Halloween's coming. Like, what's not to love about Halloween? Costumes, and putting costumes together for your kids and your family. It's great. And then as a photographer, like, oh wow, it's going to be family portrait season really soon. And that's also a magical time of year. You get to reconnect with clients that you usually see maybe once, maybe twice a year, and then you get to support your livelihood, your passion in photography. You get to support your studio and your family. That's the business side. And then on the magical side, being able to capture moments in people's lives. I think they're time machines. I think that's the magic. That's where I say magic a lot, but it's superpower. It's the superpower of photography is creating time machines for people, for your clients to revisit and time travel back to a time where they can treasure that moment, that era in their lives. Yeah, right. What's not to love? Mini sessions. That's what's not to love. I hate mini sessions. I hate the way people advertise mini sessions. Put the word mini and session and combine it in regards to portrait sessions. It just leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. Why? Well, because I think it devalues where photography's true value is. So I am not saying that having pre-selected dates or weekends where you can stack conveniently your family portrait clients, into one location or maybe two locations and one time, or one day, one date, or two, whatever. Yes, I do that. It's like common sense, amazing, beautiful, smart thinking. Way to go! But within that, if you're advertising that people should pay less because they spend less time with you, that's not the way to think about it. I promise you. And I would like to say that I've had this viewpoint forever, but I haven't. I've learned it, so through experience. Because when I started, before I had kids and I was a photographer, I would take my families, my clients out, and I would write an apology letter to many of them, because I take them out for like an hour-long photo session, maybe an hour and a half, different locations, props, so forth and so on, so that by the end, when I turned around, I might have a ton of images to share, but like the families themselves look like they, just disheveled, stressed out kids, either crying, screaming, hopped up on sugar because they've been bribed with M&Ms so many times to smile one more time. It's not the greatest of experiences. And then I had kids, and I became a parent, and then I realized something, right? Like, as a parent, I would much rather have my photographer, yes, please, number one, capture my family, capture the essence. And when I look at it, I can time travel back. But if you can do it in a minimum amount of time, I'm gonna love you forever. In fact, I'll probably not pay less, but if you actually market it right and put the importance of what photography is, you can charge more. Because it's about capturing the moment. It's not about time, all right? Unless you can capture that moment in a little bit amount of time, well then maybe you can charge more, but not less. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. And just something to think about. Let's make sure we value and teach our clients. We have to educate. We're the experts in photography, right? We're the people that have grown up looking at photographs and being like, right? We've chosen, so we probably have a pretty educated opinion about where the value is. And so we need to educate our clients on that. If we don't, who runs the art form? It's almost fall. It's one of my favorite times of year. I love the smell in the air. I love knowing the leaves are going to start to change. I love the fact that my kids are back in school. I have great, wonderful family vacations with my family and my kiddos. But getting them back in school, getting a little routine in our families' lives back again is magical. And then Halloween's coming. Like, what's not to love about Halloween? Costumes, and putting costumes together for your kids and your family. It's great. And then as a photographer, like, oh wow, it's going to be family portrait season really soon. And that's also